Hi, it's May 11th. It was a good day. My friend John came over and we got a lot of little things done that have done a tremendous job of bringing my anxiety down. I just can't tell the forest for the trees some days, so he helped me sort it out. Up here, up on the wall, you'll see the word thermostat, and even that helps out tremendously. What that's about is that the thermostat for the other room is on the other side of that piece of the wall. Let's just take a look at that. Hey, look at that. There it is. Okay, the reason that's relevant is because I've had a lot of confusion trying to figure out where to put the main power panel so that I could feed electricity in all the right directions, because it's as much a mechanical thing as an electrical thing. And John and I walked through all the possibilities, and that helped out tremendously, a whole lot. So that's one thing we did. Secondly, the barn, years ago, I rigged it with lights that turn on automatically at the same time the lights turn on outside from a daylight control. The reason being is this place is a black cave at night. It's unsafe. And by having lights that turn on automatically every night, it's nicer. And they're LEDs, and I think the total, I figured out, was like 20 watts to light up the whole inside of the barn, enough that you can safely move around and you don't have to turn on the big lights. The problem was, what you can see, the wiring that's on outside there hanging from communications hangers is what's tucked up inside the beams, and it kind of laced in between the beams. And that was great. It was out of the way, it was out of the sight. I didn't have to nail it up or anything like that. But I do not want any wiring that I can't see. So he helped me remove the old fittings, pull the wire through, and redo the wiring. And that's a big deal now because I haven't lost any functionality. I still have my lights up there, but I have access to the wire, and that's spot on. I like that a lot. Then the other thing we did was we went and looked around at the cooler. There she be. And we read the instructions, don't let it get around, found a few questions we had. And then I rolled around on the floor, and there's some more. And we checked the level across opposite corners, across the plane, kind of figured out where the dips were, and came up with a strategy for leveling out the cooler. The biggest hassle still remains is that's a big door, okay? That's a really big door. And the unanswered question that I'm going to call the manufacturer or the retailer about is the pieces are fit together, bored in tongue and groove, okay? And they just say, well, pop the front door in. Well, how can you do that when everything is fit snugly? How do you slip tongue and groove into something that's already super snug? I don't know. So I'll be asking about that. So we got, that's the cooler of sorts. And we have drawings of the cooler of sorts. And it's a big deal. But the thing today that was really the milestone for me is now I have a clear plan, and I took notes, of how I'm going to run the wiring. Where will they be conduit? I am separating the 240 volt circuits from the 120 volt circuits, just for safety's sake. The cooler is going to have its own sub panel coming off of this panel, which is in fact a sub panel. But that way the breakers and stuff, they're just right there, just right there. I have a regular electrical plan done that I did before I even started. And tonight I'm going to look over that again, make sure it still rings true. Last time I looked at it, rang true. So that's all good stuff. The big thing was having a friend come over. We started off right away with hot dogs and Guinness Extra Stout. I want to let you know that really clears your head tremendously. With full tummies and loose minds, we got a lot of work done, and I really appreciate that. I'm wishing all of you a fabulous day. If you have a cooler to put together, good luck. If you don't have a cooler to put together, think of something. I'm a little goofy. I'm tired. I wish you all well. I wish I could see you guys sooner than later. Take care. Be kind. Bye-bye.